Hey there, everybody. Sorry I'm running a bit late. I got up here and apparently the computer had rebooted, so I needed to log back into everything. This is taking me a little while. I apologize for that. I didn't want you guys to wait too long, so I did start up the stream a little early, before I had everything already set up. All right, so it looks like Rumble's doing good. Let's see, where's the YouTube back end? All right, we're in studio here. Excuse me. All right, so that looks like that's doing good there. All righty. And I want to check one other thing, because I tend to forget near the end of the stream about doing a redirect for people. Let's see. All right, so I should be able to customization and redirect. Let's see who's available. Alrighty, so it looks like Aussie Overlord is currently streaming, so I will set the redirect up for him. It's a trial stream, so he's going to be running a fair amount. He's not going to end really quickly, so it should be pretty decent for him. Okay, so it looks like I am up and running. So for the replay, or when she comes back in, hello to Summer Butterfly, hello to Chris. Hey Gwen, nice to see you. And Marmar, nice to see you as well. All right, so I looks like I'm here. All right, I think I'm good to go. And I think I'm on the right move. Let me get the keyboard out of the way. If I can do this without causing a major disaster, I'll be happy. At least for the moment. I am a... hey, Philip. Nice to see you on. I am a minimal amount of... is it Sarah? Whichever it is. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and get started braiding real quick here. So we are starting back with... helps if I actually properly share the screen here. Let's try this now. There we go. All right. So on the right, we're going to exchange 1 and reverse sheds 1 through 8. On the left, we're going to exchange 1 and reverse shed 1. All right. So on the right, we're exchanging 1. Now, hopefully, I will be able to get onto the Legal Vices F Friday stream tomorrow. However, I am not going to be home till about 3:30 my time zone. So it'll probably be the very tail end of the stream if he's still running, if I can get on. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Check some is good. It's weird. Oh, okay, not weird. All right. Just wasn't expecting something visually, and it took me a second on that. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And I screwed this one up. Very first move. Not screwing up would be a good thing. Since the sheds are reversed, I start at the top rather than the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on top, and 9, 10, and 11 on bottom. go. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on the top. There we go. And exchange one on the left, and shed one is reversed. So one on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And one on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. Well, the place that I'm scheduled to have my attention deficit testing done next September sent me an email letting me know I needed to fill out my information for them, which I'm actually kind of hopeful might mean that they might move me up relatively early. If they don't, not much I can do about it. I do have another place that says they can get me in March, so hopefully within the next 4 months I'll get testing done. All right, we're moving on to 86. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, and sheds 1 through 8 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 1, and sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. There we go. And sheds 1 through 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on top, and 9, 10, and 11 on bottom. Checksum is good. Haven't had a chance to read the story a fair amount yet, but apparently the gag orders on Trump were reversed, which my understanding of the way the law is supposed to be makes perfect sense. Because First Amendment is all about criticizing public officials as a part of it, and you can't criticize the court. Seems to be that's where the court has to really make a good case, and they haven't done that. All right. And sheds 1 and 2 are reversed, so 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. There we go. All right, we are ready for the next move. And on to 87. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, and sheds 1 through 8 again are reversed. And on the left, we're going to exchange 1 and 5, and sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. There we go. I would say that if you want to follow up on how the Trump cases go, there's a couple of good places to do that, in my opinion. Joe Neerman, Good Logic, has been covering the trials as they happen. He even set up a channel for specifically that purpose. I think if you search YouTube for Trump trial, you'll find it. I do like Robert Barnes's evaluation of cases. He may not be able to accurately predict the outcome on some things, but I think his basis for evaluation and the way the law is supposed to be implemented, I think is pretty knowledgeable on that subject. He tends to practice a lot of 1 through 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on top, and 9, 10, and 11 on bottom. Checksum is good. He tends to practice in a lot of interesting sections of the law where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top, where they aren't necessarily easy places to practice law, but he has a wide range of experience for different types of cases. Speaking of which, apparently he was able to get successfully sue the Wauwatosa School District for Megan Fox recently. He was on Nick Creator's show last night with Megan Fox, where they went over that. I found it enjoyable going over that. They also talked about a bunch of other stuff. All right, sheds 1 and Tama's 1 and 5 are exchanged. Sorry if I'm talking a lot, but I am just really been very sleepy the last couple of nights. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm finding it a bit frustrating. I've been getting up a little bit early, but like we're talking about 15 minutes early, and I actually been going to bed earlier than normal. I still don't seem to be catching up on sleep. It's getting kind of frustrating. All right, sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. There we go. And I see I've been missing a bit of the chat, so I'll read the next move and catch up with chat real quick. All right, on to 88. On the right, we're going to exchange 1 and 19, and sheds 1 through 9 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 1 and 7, and sheds 1 through 3 are reversed. All righty. Thank you, Gwen. I appreciate that. Yep, he has also been doing that. I haven't caught up on all of his stuff, but I really probably should start dropping over to his Discord because I need to start working on designs for his braid. Okay, Marmar, nice to see. Hopefully that your work goes relatively simply and understand on the not chatting. So hopefully you have a good evening still. Hey, Roberta K, nice to see you on. Alrighty. Also on Nick's channel, they were discussing how people who tend to be engineering types, where they think of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Anyway, people tend to be engineering types who like to think of law as a kind of a logical process where you can treat it like an algorithm. You punch in your data and you get your results. Tend to get frustrated with the actual practice of law. And while I do tend to be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Well, I do tend to be an engineering type. I'm also aware that how law, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on bottom, 10 and 11 on top. I'm aware that law is not a mathematical formula that you can just punch in your data. You have the way the law is written, the way that legal terms are defined, the fact that case law modifies law, and if you're not aware of how to track that, 1, 2, or 1 and 7. So here's 1. If you're not aware of how to track that, you can be mistaken on stuff like that. And then once you get all that done, if you have a lawyer who makes a very convincing argument, that can just wind up with just something entirely unexpected. Basically, they can make a better argument, or you can make a better argument. But I also, from my engineering type background, is that you really should, if you say you do something, you really should do it that way. And if you say you do it, but you do something differently, you should change it to what you do, or change it to, you should do what it is you're saying you're supposed to do, either do what you say you do, or change what you say you do to what you actually do. I lost that train of thought there. It just kind of crashed off the bridge, went into the river, caught on fire, then cracked the mantle, and wound up becoming a volcano. So I don't think we'd get much more disastrous than that. All right, so 1 and 7, and sheds 1, 2, and 3 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Check Sunday's good. Early in the week, I was having some nice Facebook Messenger chats about 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Chatting with people who are interested in learning Kumihimo, or also figuring out how to make their own equipment. So that was nice. I got to kind of flex my mind and answer some questions along those lines. All right. We are ready for the next move. And on to 89. On the right, we're going to exchange 1 and 19, and sheds 1 through 9 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 1, and sheds 1 through 4 are reversed. But before we do that, it is time for a coma slide. I do get to sleep in just a little bit extra tomorrow morning. I have an appointment at the podiatrist to get some custom orthotics made. Almost forgot to switch back to the live view. All right, so I did read off the numbers there. And 1 and 19 on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1 through 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Check Sunday's good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Check Sunday's good. There we go. Oh, before I forget, if you get a chance, whether you are replay crew or live, if you can please hit the like, and if you get a chance to share and do all the YouTube things, that would definitely be appreciated. I have been slowly losing subs, not a lot of them, because my channel is still relatively on the small side. Sheds 1 through 4 are reversed, so 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on bottom. and 11 on bottom. Now check something looks good. It didn't look good before. I did get the cuts I needed to do with the table saw for the drill stand base last night, and then realized I was really sleepy. I am not going to be safe around power tools. I should be going to bed. My wife confirmed that that's a good thing for me to do, so I did. 2, 3, and 4 on bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So tentatively, I'm thinking of doing the member shop stream after F-It Friday, whether I'm on or not, before Rob's Friday stream gets started up. All right, we are ready for the next move. And then possibly more on a Saturday stream, because I'd like to have that base done by this weekend. And 90. On the right, we're going to exchange 1 and 19. Sheds 1 through 9 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 1, and sheds 1 through 4 are reversed. All right. And go back to the live view. 1 and 19. I did have a little bit of a problem with it. I'm just going to cheat here because I know this is it from the color chart. Apparently, my guide fence on my cheapy $100 roughly table saw from Lowe's that's mostly plastic except for the motor and the blade and the aluminum tabletop on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Anyway, the saw, apparently it's a guide fence, was not actually square up to the table for some reason. I don't know if it's just the mechanism is getting old. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Or if it's just a crappy mechanism in and of itself. So I'm thinking that if I'm going to keep doing woodworking and stuff like that, I will probably need to upgrade the table saw relatively soon. My miter saw is pretty good, but I can't really cut anything wider than about 12 inches with that. So if I need to make cuts that are longer than that, I got to do it on the table saw. And my table saw is not all that large of a table. I know I'm probably not going to have a very large table, but still it's kind of frustrating where I'm at right now. All right, so we're going to exchange 1. And again, sheds 1 through 4 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. Except that one is, okay, that was just caught between 2 coma blocks, otherwise it looks good. Okay, so, yeah, top one is ready. And either StreamYard is lying, or I have not been getting a whole lot of people catching me live, which is making me a little sad, but I don't know if it's just because everybody's been kind of overloaded with all the different Maya trial coverages or not. And people have kind of forgotten about me, or if YouTube has been unsubscribing me, unsubscribing people, because I've had several people that say they've joined recently, but like I said, the numbers keep going down. All right, on to 91. On the right, we're going to exchange 1 without exchanging 19, and sheds 1 through 9 in reverse. Sheds 1 through 9 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 1, and sheds 1 through 5 are reversed. There we go. And one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And it's the bottom one I need to move. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And on the left, we're just going to exchange 1. Well, looks like we'll get at least 3 iterations on the pattern, probably 4 like I was hoping. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. I've also been using my CPAP all the time, so on the plus side, I seem to actually be having a longer gap between migraines, so we are ready to move on to the next move, on to 92. On the right, we're going to exchange 1 and 19, and on the left, we're going to exchange 1 and, on the right, sorry, sheds 1 through 9 are reversed. On the left, sheds 1 through 5 are reversed. All right. All right, so we're closing in on repeat 2 of the pattern, and I want to do 2 more and then my maker's mark. So I am about just under halfway through, maybe about like 45% of the way through at this point. I hope that answers the question. Yep, definitely looking good for that. All right, so I read off 92. And I'm going to exchange 1 and 19. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Yeah. So next Wednesday, my work is planning to do a lot of shop cleanup, toss out stuff that's, essentially garbage, not going to be used and whatnot. So I'm going to try and make sure to get all of the scrap pieces I've been looking at setting aside that were going to be tossed out, get them in my car so I can bring them home and actually make stuff with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on top, and 10 on the bottom, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. And on the left, we're going to exchange 1. And sheds 1 through 5 are reversed, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on bottom. Checksum is good. Oh, I caught something interesting on my dash cam today. Apparently, as my wife likes to put it, I had my pull out in front of me lights on. Went to pull into a lane, to make a right turn, and the person that was in the straight across / left turn lane decided they wanted to go right at that point and cut across in front of me. So I'm going to go ahead and post that to my channel once I get a chance to like edit it out of the video clip I took out from my dash cam. And all right, so doing the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 93. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, and on the left, we're going to exchange 9. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, and 19 and 21. And sheds 1 through 9 are reversed. Excuse me. On the left, we're going to exchange 1, and sheds 1 through 6 are reversed. And thank you. Lets me know I'm still interpreting questions correctly. That's always a good sign. And nice to see you back on, Summer Butterfly. And 1, 19, and 21 on the right. So there's 1. That one needs a bit of an unroll because it's pretty short. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. 19, 20, and 21. And sheds 1 through 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And on the left, I'm going to exchange 1, and sheds 1 through 6 are reversed. And then we've reached the bottom of Gojira, and it's time to start transitioning to the other Eldritch Horror on this design. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on top, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on bottom. Checksum is good. Now, the local family, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on bottom, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Local family Thanksgiving tradition should be in the next week or two. And hopefully I can take the opportunity when we have the smaller on Thanksgiving Day get-together going on, because they usually do the large family get-together in the weekend before Thanksgiving, and then the smaller, more intimate family thing on the actual day of Thanksgiving. I'll be able to fix the broken sewing machine that I broke, and I'll feel better about that. On to 94. On the right, we're just going to exchange 19, and sheds 2 through 10 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 13, and sheds 2, 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. All right, let me catch up on chat real quick. Oh, hadn't heard about that summer butterfly. I'll have to check into that and see what the news is with that. Yeah, I tend to use YouTube for a lot of my information gathering. Not so much that, YouTube per se, but there are people who comment on public events that I like to follow that seem to be fairly accurate in what they cover, so I like to listen to them. Yeah, that was the industrial type sewing machine that we were trying to transport in the back of a truck, and a turn flipped it out the back and broke off part of the case. So I am sorry to hear that. This one basically it should be in working order. It's kind of like fairly simple and heavily built up. It's just that part of the top cover was held in place by screws, and the screws kind of sheared off. So I just need to use an easy out to get them out and replace them. I am sorry to hear that. I will have to follow that up probably tomorrow morning because I don't think I'm going to be up very much after the stream is done, and I might not stay all that long on stream tonight. I am glad to hear that. That makes me feel much better. I want to provide something that people like to watch and enjoy participating in. Alrighty. And not exchanging 1, exchanging 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. If I remember how the bobbins work in sewing machines, I would look at the I don't remember if it's called like the bobbin, the bobbin shuttle or whatever. I'm assuming by bobbin you're meaning the little teeny spool that sits underneath the bed of the sewing machine to provide the back thread portion of the interlocking portion. From what I've seen, the way that they have like a clip that catches the thread as part of its the way it processes it through, and if that's like too wide or too narrow, that might be the problem. If that's the case, if I understand, if that's what I'm thinking might be the case, a replacement one is actually fairly inexpensive, and that might resolve that. All right, so sheds 2 through 10 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on top, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And 1 on top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the bottom, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. Oh, and in the next couple of days, I should get my first payment from YouTube. I got everything set up in AdSense, so it should process normally when it goes through. I was finally able to select an account once there was an impending payment, which my first month for YouTube, not counting the prior time I was monetized that I never actually got the money for, is going to be about $160. And just 13 on the left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. There we go. And sheds 2 through 5 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on top, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Let's see. Nope, nothing closed down. All right, let's see if I can pick this up. Oops. I caught myself. Let's see if I can get out of here without... There we go. No harm, no foul. Alrighty. And on to 95. On the right, we're going to exchange 3 and 19. Sheds 3 through 9 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 3, 5, and 13. And sheds 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. There we go. My wife says that I'm a bit different than most guys in that I read a manual before I start using something. But then again, I also tend to do a lot of IT stuff, and some of that stuff, it's really hard to like guess it on your own. Okay, not having it. All right, looks like we got Mr. Serby up here. Yeah, I would, if the bobbin isn't catching, I would see if there's like a replacement bobbin shuttle or whatever it's called that you can get as a fairly inexpensive attempt to replace it. Okay, I think we are good. And yes, I read off the moves, and I'm back on live video. Okay, so 3 and 19. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 3 through 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. Let's pet the cat so he isn't too annoyed at me. There we go. He's actually sliding on the floor. Yeah. I don't know if he was just trying to rub his head against me or if he was trying to nibble on my hand, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't actually comfortable in that position. All right, so, and yes, we are moving the top one here. And On the left, we're going to exchange 3, 5, and 13. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom. And 3, 4, and 5 on the top. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top. And 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. Starting to wonder if maybe when I get home from work I should take an hour or two nap just to kind of get a little extra sleep in, recharge. And we are ready for the next move on 296. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 7, and 19. Sheds 4 through 10 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 5 and 13, and sheds 4 and 5 are reversed. All right. Yep, he is definitely a very pretty boy. Whoops. Hey, Laura, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you on. If you have, not sure if I've seen you on before. If I haven't, welcome to the stream. If I have, I apologize for my poor memory. I'm kind of sleepy right now. I apologize for that. But if you have any questions or anything like that you'd like to know, I will do my absolute best to answer them as best I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Five, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 4 through 10 are reversed. So 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on the top. And 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1, 2, 3 on top. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the bottom. And 11 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side is just 5 and 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. There we go. And sheds 4 and 5 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. One more move, telecoma slide. This one's not wanting to unroll, so looks like it's a little snagged up here with that. So if we just lift that up off of it, there we go. Now it rolls again. And we are ready for the next move. On to 97. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 7, and 19. Sheds 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. And on the left, we're going to exchange 1, 9, 11, and 13. And shed 1 is reversed. There we go. And let's catch up on chat real quick here. Yep, I definitely feel that in my bones right now. Hey, Joanna Kate, nice to see you on again. Welcome back. Yep, apparently one of the things that tends to lead to that is if you don't like things regularly, they don't consider that you have engaged in the channel, so they consider you kind of like a dead subscription, and then they'll just randomly remove you at that point. But you don't have, I mean, that's a more likely, but not the only reason it happens, because apparently Aussie Overlord and a couple other people I've heard of have actually gotten unsubscribed from their own channels, which is kind of impressive. Well, it's good to see you on, and thank you for being on here tonight. Yep, do the YouTube-y things. And I appreciate that when you do. Let me check Rumble real quick. Oh, we got 4 people watching over on Rumble. That's a relatively large amount of people watching over there. That's nice to know. Nobody's chatted there, but that's fine. So if they ever do, I will read that off. It's happened at least twice that I know of. There we go. And 1, 7, and 19. There's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So I've got the parts for the base cut lengthwise, and then in the garage for the base for my drill press, and then I will, for the shop stream, I'll cut them the lengths to the appropriate size and start assembling the box. I've got the casters for it. I'm trying to decide if they're all going to be bolts or if I'm going to use screws. And for the base, I'm going to kind of do a combination of gluing and screwing on those to get them assembled. All right, so sheds 5 through 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1, 9, 11, and 13 on the left. And there we go. Oh, well, at least he's only bumping against the light rather than the camera this time. All right, on the left, it's going to be 1, 9, 11, 13. So okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. $11, $12, and $13. There we go. And sheds 1 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. And we are ready for another coma slide. And left side of Godzilla is done. There we go. All right, we are good to go for the next one, which is I noticed that just a minute ago as you saw me adjusting the camera. I didn't realize he'd done that. I apologize. All right, we are on to 98. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 11, 13, and 19. And sheds 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 9, 11, and 13. And sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. Alrighty. So 1, 3. There's 1, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. There we go. And sheds 1 and 6 through 10. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the top, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. and one on the top, and one on the bottom, and on the top is 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the bottom is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the top is 11. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side, 1, 3, 9, 11, and 13. There's 1. 1, 2, 3, and 11, 9, and 13 are these 3 here. So I'm going to be quick about it. I'm not worried about counting up to them, since I know this is the finish up of the left side of Godzilla. And we are ready. Sheds 1 and 2 are reversed, so 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 99. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, and 8 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 1 and 5, and sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. Oops. Don't want to forget to switch back here and give the cat some scritches. Feels like he's got a bit of a bump there. I'm wondering if he's got an ingrown hair or something like that. He's also been like scratching his face and over grooming. All right, so on the right, 1, 5, and 11 through 19. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's going to need an unroll. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14, and 15, 16. And 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 2, and 8 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top, and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. And I had one pop off the pin, but it's not messed up. I just need to put it back. And Mr. Serby has decided he's going to jump up on the bed and warm up on there, which is perfectly fine. Alrighty. And on the left, we're exchanging 1 and 5. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. Go. And essentially that's the last green bit on the Godzilla, and that's starting into the Cthulhu, okay? Alrighty. And next move is 100. And on the right, it's going to be exchanging 1, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, and 3 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 1, and sheds 1, 2, and 3 are reversed. Unfortunately, I am having a very hard time focusing. Gone just a little bit over an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night tonight. Hey, Proverbial Fly. Nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty. Yep, I did see that it hadn't gone entirely off, but definitely needed to be corrected. So thank you for pointing that out. If I hadn't noticed it, I would have definitely appreciated it. I definitely appreciate it anyway, but I would have definitely taken advantage of it. All right, so let me check real quick on Rumble, see if anybody's chatting there. Nope, but we still got about 4 people watching there. That's pretty impressive for my normal Rumble stream, so it's nice to see that. Hope you Rumbleites have been enjoying it as well. Alrighty, so I will go ahead and end up now. With any luck, if he's got room for me and he's still running his F at Friday stream when I get home from work tomorrow, I will hop on there and hopefully introduce some new people to my channel and get a chance to chat with some wonderful people there. And whoops, let me switch back to here. Let's see, I think that's pretty much everything I was planning to do tonight. And I will have either Friday after the F at Friday stream, member shop stream then, or Saturday morning to get that drill press base assembled. I want it to be functional and rolling by Sunday at the latest, so I can get out of the way. I can get my room to work again a little bit more and start getting set up with the CNC router there. Oh, one of the fun things I did today at work is we needed to make up a shipping crate for a bunch of like 11-inch diameter PVC pipes that were about 15 feet long or something along those lines. And so we had some 2x8s and they were trying to figure out the best way to make it. So we went ahead and did a tool path on the big CNC router that I tend to do most of my work on, and we did scallops out of that. It worked out pretty well. Got some nice clean cuts, so my speeds and feeds weren't too far off. Thank you, Gwen. I appreciate that. And I think that's everything then. So I wanted to thank everybody for coming by. I appreciate that. I'm definitely going to try and get a bunch more sleep so I can be a little more active. I feel like I'm kind of wading a little bit through molasses and not thinking clearly, which is frustrating to me. But I really appreciate everybody who stopped in. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I want to say everybody to thank you. And as always, to stay safe and happy braiding.